YouTube, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack, guys. And as always, a quick thank you for being here for the latest video and for all the incredible support. Now, you guys already know you're a part of the best damn community here on YouTube, without a doubt. So I'm sure we're all aware of the dive that silver and gold took last week. Gold was able to recover pretty quickly, but silver was lagging behind with a bit of an increase to the norm today. Well, let's take a quick look at the charts. Alright, I don't want to dwell too long on the prices here, but just a quick comparison from yesterday to today so you can see that things are going pretty much back to normal. Gold recovered nicely from sub 2400. It's back at 2424, not bad. And silver, albeit a little bit slower, is definitely recovering from the 2682 yesterday up to 2749 today. Probably it for the dip on silver, so I hope you guys took advantage of it. Plat and palladium making nice little jumps as well. But you can see that gold and silver are starting to recover a little bit, and it's almost like gold never left. So was all that the annual quote-unquote summer swoon, something else, or a combination of things? Well, we'll quickly go over two events from market analyst Mike Mahari that might have been responsible for the price swing, and see if we can make some sense out of it all. Then we'll take a look at some strategies that I personally use when you have price swings in effect like this.
Would you like me to explain?
I would love to hear this.
So would I.
So most of us are aware that the stock market took a nice plunge last Monday. Matter of fact, one of the biggest stock drops in some time. And it took silver and gold prices with it, along with plat and palladium. For example, the Dow dropped 2.6%. The NASDAQ dropped 3.43%. And the S&P 500 dropped 3%. Now, all those are pretty significant percentages. And as I said earlier, they took silver and gold price with it. Now, as you saw from the charts, metals are on their way to recovering, and gold is just about where it was previously. So this all appears to be kind of a this too shall pass event. Now, that said, just because we're crawling back from the stock drop doesn't mean that all is well in our world. So what happened here? Well, this particular analyst calls to the massive stock sell-off that wasn't just in the U.S., it was actually worldwide, with a total of $6.4 trillion in total in sell-offs. So if you're not familiar, what exactly is a stock sell-off? Well, simply it's when a large volume of securities is sold in a short period of time, and in this case, when investors try to sell holdings all at once, causing securities prices to drop.
Hey! Oh.
So now that we know the main cause of the drop in silver and gold price, what exactly caused all that? What caused this huge sell-off? Again, according to the same analyst, there were two. He cited two major factors, and the first one took place in Japan, where Bank of Japan implemented an interest rate hike for the first time since 2007. That's a long time to go without a rate hike. And as a result, the yen got a big boost from that hike, causing a whirlwind of issues. The second factor was a worse than expected July jobs report. Now, both of these caused a panic, which led to the massive sell-off. Now remember, investors will often liquidate positive gold positions during economic downturns to cover their stock losses. And in this case, silver followed suit. But gold generally falls less sharply and recovers more quickly, and that's why silver's been slow to recover, although, hey, being in the $27 range again isn't as bad as it could have been, right? But no matter how you slice it, doesn't matter how you slice it, for silver and gold stackers, times like these often provide the one thing we're looking for, and that's a buying opportunity. There's no telling how many more we'll have, so if you're able to take advantage, absolutely go for it. All right, enough of the dry analyst mumbo jumbo. So if we're stacking during the peaks and valleys that we're all used to, these are the kind of things we need to watch out for. Metal prices are absolutely linked to the stock market, and you need to be able to see those events coming by paying attention to your charts. Now remember, I said just a minute ago that investors sell to cover their stock losses, right? That's what they do. They invest and they cover their losses. So another thing you're going to have to determine is whether you're an investor, a stacker, or both. Now, there is a huge difference between them. I've always said that I'm not a precious metals investor. I don't quote-unquote invest my money to make money on metals. I have my other investments that are doing just that for me. But as far as metals go, I'm stacking to save money. And that was the goal from the very beginning of this crazy stacking adventure. When I look at what my metal holdings have added up to in dollar form, I'm just blown away that I could actually save that much money and in a relatively short time. Before I got started with all this, I was lucky to keep $100 in my pocket, if that. I had savings, but I spent just about all my expendable income on whatever and got nothing in return to show for it. Metals are always going to give back. Maybe not as much if you sell too early, but you'll always get something back. So before I end this video, I'd like to go over a key point of adding silver and gold to your portfolios, and that's this: diversification. Plain and simple. By adding both metals, you're creating balance. Gold provides stability, while silver offers potential for growth, particularly in times of strong industrial demand. That's when silver shines. But with anything you're putting your money into, you absolutely have to determine your risk tolerance and your financial goals. Now, risk tolerance, by definition, is the degree of risk that an investor is willing to endure given the volatility and the value of an investment. We all know about silver's volatility. And as for financial goals, make sure you have a long-term objective for your metals, and, too many forget this, an exit strategy. Too many stackers are just blindly adding week after week without a goal or a plan to get out. Trust me, both are just as important as the metals you're stacking. In the end, silver and gold have unique roles in the market, and understanding those roles can lead to more informed and strategic investment decisions. And one last note, people forget this. Have fun with your stacking. Have a blast. Go out. Do it. Whatever. Buy what you like. In my eyes, there's no fun in buying stocks, even though they're completely vital to my portfolio. There's no fun in ETFs. I can't hold that crap. Or any of that stuff. There's nothing you can physically hold there. Now, metals, on the other hand, hell, they should be fun and rewarding all at once, right? You're holding a physical asset that carries more weight than any fiat currency you could ever throw at it. We have tons of it to pick from. And we have stuff that fits every budget for pure stackers, stack collectors, and hell, even the numismatic folks. Have some fun and create some peace of mind along the way. That's what precious metals are for. But if you're investing in them, you're in for the wrong reason. Alright guys, there you have it. So are your buying habits changing with spot price, or do you stay consistent? You just DCA? Do you consider your stack an investment or a savings account? Or maybe both. Look, there's no wrong answer, by the way, just so you know. But be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. You guys know I love going through them, so make sure you sound off. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And if you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I'll definitely catch up with you in the next episode. But in the meantime, yeah, you know what's up.
What do you want to do with your life?
I want to stack. Damn right. Get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I am out of here. Peace, folks. Stay dry, because we've done a bad job of doing it this week. Take care. I'll see you on Sunday.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
Oh, yes. And what was that beginning, middle, and end part again?